Hello, everyone. Hello. Right, where do I need to be? Here. Hi. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I feel like the music might be loud. It's loud in my ears, that's for sure. Put it a little lower. Little lower. There we go. That should be good, I hope. Hi, how's everyone doing in this fine evening? This wonderful evening. I'm better, in case you were wondering. I know no one asked, but I am feeling better compared to last week, so that's good. I'm very happy with that. Today, oh my god, this is so loud in my ears. Jesus, I can barely hear myself speak. Maybe that's for the better. I don't know. Today we are gonna do the reading journal because, of course, we are. I'm still here. I'm still here. We are still doing this. It is not finished. Surprise, surprise. But yeah, I did advance some, like a little bit compared to what I showed you last week. Not too much, but I did finish a few pages. So let me get into it. Right. We're about to go down. Whoop. There we go. Lovely. Hi. Need to remember to look this way. Hi. Hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Congrats on your thesis paper. That is... Oh, I was looking there. That is really good. I'm really proud of you. Congrats. That you've worked so hard for that, and I'm glad that you like got a good grade for it. So, yes. Right. I like your sweater. Thank you. I cleaned my closet yesterday, and I found this, and I was like, that kind of slays. So I decided to wear it today. It's giving like kindergarten for some reason. That's what it reminds me of. Right. Oh, you haven't seen this, but I like last week I showed what I did for this. Because I didn't advance much while I was in Portugal, or nothing really, because I didn't even touch it. I might as well just have kept this here and taken the rest of the Percy Jackson series with me to Portugal for it to stay there. But I didn't, so here we are. There we go. So cover page still done. I will do like a quick run through so you can like see the advancements and stuff. I love when that happens, when we clean too hard and we get a whole new wardrobe. Yeah. For real. I also found something that I don't wear, and I'm gonna like donate it to charity unless you want it. But I don't think it's you. I don't know. It doesn't scream you. It's like on paper it looks okay. It's like this little stripy sweater thing, but then the sleeves are like 3/4 length, and they have this little like, you see this type of effect. And I don't remember ever wearing this, but I probably did when I was younger. I don't know, but it's not me anymore, so this is being donated. Don't vibe with the sleeves. See, that's exactly my problem with it. If it didn't have those sleeves, if they were just like straight down, would wear it all the time, but the sleeves are just, they're not it. I'll donate it to charity. I need to like ravage, that's not a word. I need to look through my room, see if I can find other stuff to donate. Because can you imagine? I go to a charity store, and I'm like, here. I'm here to donate this sweater. That is all. Got nothing else to donate, just the sweater. Take it. It's so weird. It's so awkward. So I'm gonna have to like find something else to donate. I might see. I think my housemate wanted to donate stuff, so I might just... Hello? Are we focused? Okay. I might just ask to like put my sweater along with her things. We'll see. Right, so quick flip through this journal that is still not done. We have a cover page that is not done yet. Then this is supposed to be like the goals and social goals page, and I'm gonna do like vinyls, also not done. This was for like last year, so I also have a bunch of stuff to donate, should get around to it. I think the thing with donating in Portugal is that it's a hassle, isn't it? Because you need to go out of your way to donate. It is so much more difficult to donate in Portugal, at least from my perspective. I don't know. That's my experience with it in Portugal. Here it is so easy. There's a secondhand store like in every street, like multiple ones in every street almost. So I only need to walk like realistically like 2 or 5 minutes to get to a charity store. Oh my god. So it's really easy. In Portugal it just doesn't feel that easy. There's a thingy here where you can dump your things. Right, yeah, I know about that thing. My big bin, yeah, the like big blue one, isn't it? I've donated stuff through there before. My problem with that thing is that I don't actually see where it goes. Like, it's weird to me. I don't know if we're actually like donating it or if they're just gonna throw it in the trash. That is my big problem with that. Because here you go to the store, you see the people, you leave your stuff there and you donate it, like you leave it there. And then if you come back the day after or like a few days after, you will see it on the shelves, you know? So you actually like get a sense that it's been donated. So I don't know. It's the big bin is really odd to me. It's kind of also, I don't know. I like to think it is. Yeah, I know. I mean, we need to think that way. So otherwise no one would donate. Can think the worst all the time. Yeah. No, absolutely. This is just me being negative. Like when I didn't have these secondhand stores here, I wouldn't think about these things. But now all of a sudden my brain decided to be woke, I guess. I don't know. Right, this is the bookshelves. You've seen them. Need to color them in. Need to color the floor. Possibly color the wall, although realistically probably not. And then this page is done. This one, haven't bothered to touch this page because it's too much work. I don't want to draw. It's too difficult to draw, okay? I can like color stuff in, but drawing, it's hard doing the first sketch. So it's this journal for last year or this year. Okay. You know how Hillary suggested that I use this this year? And I was like, yeah, that's kind of a good idea. I decided to not do that. So this is still last year's. I am just like finishing it now, but it's okay. It'll get done. This is all done. This is all done. No, it isn't. I need to fill this in. But like in terms of drawings, it's done. In terms of drawings here, all done as well. Just need to fill it in. Same thing for here. I've also finished this page yesterday. So we have the Mario page is done. I just need to fill it in. This one I had already finished in Portugal, but I finished this side of it yesterday as well. So that's that. These are done, fully done and filled in. This one is the one we're gonna focus on today. We need to finish coloring this. And then I finished these pages as well. I think these look really cool, actually. I finished these, I think, yesterday or 2 days ago. I think it was 2 days ago. I really like the look. I don't know. It looks cool in my eyes. These are all done as well, except for I need to go count how many extra challenges we had last year and how many mysteries, and that's it, I think. So I can put like 12 out of like how many we did out of the whole bunch. But yeah, need to do that. But it's all done, like the statistics are all filled in as well. Ta-da! You can have a look at our statistics of Minder. Whoa. Look, so cool. So awesome. So this camera is so unsaturated. It's actually pissing me off. Like the colors are so much more vibrant IRL. How do I make it better? Oh shoot, I closed the wrong thing. Configure video. Hello, where is it? Hello? Why is it not appearing for me? Okay, sure. It's not working, so we're just gonna move on. There we go. More statistics. There. All done. These are the reviews for the books. We're just gonna look away. I also need to finish these, but the line art is all done. Just need to color it in, basically. Same thing with the books that I read. The blank spaces are the ones that I didn't read any books for. So might finish this year, like read the books that I'm missing. I think that's what I'm gonna do instead of doing the new buzzwords. Buzzwords? That's what it's called, right? Yeah, the new buzzwords challenge. I think I'll just finish the one from last year. So you'll be doing another one for this year? Yes. I will explain the transition. It is gonna be on this one, like on the same journal. And I've already started it, so I can show you. Um, Need to finish this. This one's finished, just needs the pictures. This one's finished, just needs to have stuff in it. This ones are basically finished. Basically need to do this. You have a team already? Yeah, I do. Right. I'm just gonna skip until we get to something you haven't seen yet. These we had already seen. These are basically done. Just need to put some pictures on there. This is basically done. Just need to like put a picture and make it look nicer. But it's basically done. I haven't chosen my book of the year, but we have the top 3 books of the year. It is Radio Silence, I Hope This Finds You Well, and Ariadne. And I was gonna choose Ariadne, but then I was like, can I have Two Jennifer Saint books being the book of the year 2 years in a row? That sounds biased. So now I don't know what to choose. So there's that. Oh, and this is new actually. These what is here? Oh, this is a space for the book of the year review, right? This is the stats. I started drawing them. I just need to like finish. This is, you're gonna find like a common theme here, is that I started stuff and I didn't finish them, and that's just the story of my life, to be honest. So yeah, it's basically done, just needs to be actually done, you know. And then, oh, this is more stats, and then this is the reading log, and this is where it's gonna transition into the 2025 reading journal. And I've already drawn some like stick figures to put my point across. So I decided to stick to the theme of fanfiction this year, and because I decided it would be nice to have the characters transition from one fanfiction to the other. So I'm gonna do Drarry fanfiction as well, but here 2024 it was Yours to Keep. So we had like the nice pop culture and music references, blah blah blah, from Yours to Keep, and then Harry and Draco are gonna go from Yours to Keep to Running on Air, which is, I've talked about it so many times, is like one of my faves as well. So this is where they're gonna transition. So it's very difficult to tell because it's all just stick figures, and just like you're gonna have to use the power of your imagination for this. But we have Harry here. He's gonna be like walking this way, and then we have a little leg there, and that is supposed to be Draco, like moving out of frame. And then we flip the page, we have the rest of Draco on here, continue walking to the right, and you can start seeing here on the right like a wheat field. And then that wheat field, like we flip the page, you can see more of the wheat field and Harry running. And then boom, 2025, they're both at the wheat field, which is like one of the most beautiful scenes from Running on Air, on my opinion. And I'm gonna like copy people's drawings because I have no creative skills. I mean, I'm being a bit like rough on myself, a bit harsh, but I just feel like there's no creative juices right now in my brain. So I'm gonna just copy other people's artwork, or even print it out maybe. Although I will probably end up drawing it because I don't like the look of printed drawings as much. And it's just not as cohesive with the rest of the book. So yeah, I'll probably like draw other people's drawings, like copy it, and then I'll let everyone know at the end like who the artists were. So we give credit where credit is due. But let me show you like the thing. It's cool though, isn't it? I think it's gonna look nice. I think it's gonna look neat. Let me go here for a sec. Whoa, hello. Right, because I showed this last stream, but I don't remember how I looked for it. So I'm gonna go Pinterest and just hope for the best. Let me see if I can find it again. Running on Air Drarry fan art. Let me see. Yeah, I found it first try. Okay, I can't see anything right now. Windows P. Let me put this on my two screens so I can actually see what I'm sharing. And OBS needs to go. Wait, properties. I thought you meant the frogs in raccoons would be dressed as something else. That is funny, actually. But that's so much cooler. I think it's the second way you wrote it. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. That is, I mean, the thing with running on air, and it's the difficulties I'm having, is that, like, Where's Yours to Keep, it is very much about, like, their love for music. Like, they bond over music. I keep looking to the wrong camera. Oh my goodness. It's very much about them, like them bonding over music and their love for music. So it was easy to do pop culture out of that and still be inside the context of Yours to Keep. Running on air is a little bit more abstract, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Because wait, let me just very quick put this there. And where is it? Google there we go. So this is the transition to this type of art piece, but with both of them in it, in the flower field, because this is like one of the big scenes. There's another fan art of it, them getting out of the car into the wheat field. Here's another one. But yeah, what I was saying, running on air is about, let me go back to chatting scene. It's about, so Harry, I am very good at explaining plot, so you're gonna have to bear with, okay? It is about Harry, who is, people are so talented. They really are. That first one that I showed is like one of my favorite art pieces ever. If I could have it tattooed in the inside of my eyelids, I would. It is genuinely so stunning. But yeah, it's about Harry. He's an horror, and he kind of makes a mistake during one of his like horror works, whatever, and he gets punished by, yeah, it gets punished, period. And his punishment is they give him cold cases, like they assign him cold cases, and the first, I think it's, they either assign him multiple cold cases or just one. I don't remember the details right now, but it's something like that. And the first case that he sees is Draco. He has been missing for 3 years, and both of his wife and his mother, like they were the ones that put in the like missing persons complaint thing, and he then tries and find Draco. And the beauty of running on air is that you see Harry falling in love with Draco just by him, like, just by getting to know Draco through other people's eyes. Because to figure out where Draco might be, he needs to talk to Astoria, and he needs to talk to like Narcissa, and like get their stories about Draco and try to understand how Draco was as a person, to understand like how he would act, basically, you know. So you see him fall in love through meeting Draco through the other people's perspectives, and you also see him fall in love with Draco by going through like Draco's things, because they give him like this box of stuff that was his things to try to help him like figure out what could have happened. So you see him like falling in love just by looking at these mementos and memories of him, and it is so stunning. It is, I have no words for it. It is just beautiful. So it is way more abstract in terms of theme, so I decided to make things a bit harder for myself this year, because why not, you know. Let me show you like the stuff I have planned so far. Oh, where can I go? Here, there we go. So yes, first page, the cover page, will be them at the wheat field, and I put like question mark drawn some sort of like Am I in focus? I feel like I'm not. It's not in focus. Ah, there we go. Okay, sure. I put like kind of like a car here, like sketch, very rough sketch, and put car question mark, because the car is a big part of the fan fiction. Like Harry is driving everywhere in Draco's car, because Draco, you know the story. Whoa, let's go. I talked about it many a time, so you probably read it because I influenced you to read it, or I made you read it. I don't know. I didn't know that you had read it though, so or maybe you haven't read it and you just recognize it because I've talked about it so much. That's also a possibility. Now I don't know if I know it because I've read it or because you've talked about exactly. See, this is always the issue. I am planning on rereading it so that I know what to draw. Like I have more ideas for stuff. So if you want to read with me, read along, we can do a little buddy read if you want to. You don't have to. I'm just like throwing stuff in the air. But it seems like I knew all the details, so I'm pretty sure I've read it. Oh. So maybe you have read it, or maybe I've just yapped about it that much. I don't know. I do love it. So it is very possible. We should. Let's go. We can put it on the Kobo. It is very easy to put fanfic on Kobo. So we could do like proper buddy read. I also want to do like a Sims video on it, so I need to reread it anyways. I reread it I think 2 years ago, or no, it must have been last year that I reread it because I was gonna film the Sims video, but then I just keep putting off the Sims video, and yeah, in the meantime I have forgotten most of the details, but I need to reread it because I'm gonna do something very specific, so I need details. But yeah, I'm excited for that. Okay, so cover page, them at the wheat field with the car over here. Probably won't end up doing the car because I'm already not that good at drawing, and then doing perspective even worse, so I might just give up the car idea over here. Then we have the bookshelves. Ta-da! The bookshelves are basically done, just need to color them in. I did do a mistake. I won't say it. I'll give you like 5 seconds to figure out what was a mistake that I made. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I did the line art before I had drawn the books, so now the line art is on top of the books, like this back thing is on top of all the books on all the places, and it truly hurts my soul, but it is what it is. But yeah, I added like some little Hogwarts thingies to it because I didn't know what else to do. So I have a potion there, a cauldron there, another little potion there. This is supposed to be Felix Felicis. Then we have a little divination globe. I was going to say the owl that looks bald. It does look bald. I'm not good at drawing animals. Like, in general, I don't think I'm that good of a drawer. No one can put clothes in me. Oh, forget I said that. Jeez. Yeah, I'm not very good at drawing generally, but animals, I don't know what it is with animals. They always look so goofy. I don't know what it is about it. Then we have Harry's glasses over here. This is the Quibbler, like a cover of the Quibbler. Then we have the Goofy Owl and a little Gryffindor banner thingy. This is supposed to be like Harry's bookshelves, because we see a lot of Harry's apartment throughout Running on Air. We never see Draco's apartment. Or I guess we see Astoria's house, but they didn't live there together. I'm not gonna say anymore in case you don't remember more of the fic and I don't want to spoil it for you. This is new. This is new this year. Ta-da! Ta-da! One of my goals this year is to read at least 20 minutes every day. Remember last year when I sent you Little Simsies like Insta story saying that she set up that same goal for herself last year and she managed to do it? And I was like, this is so inspiring. I really want to do something like this. So I decided to do it because I am that easily influenced. So here we are. Who keeps an owl on a bookshelf? I don't know. Harry does. Maybe it's a stuffed owl. Maybe it's not an actual like real life animal. Maybe it's a plushie. to represent, what's her name? Hedwig? Yeah. I don't know. I couldn't think of anything else, okay? You can only draw so many things. Ooh, you like? Look, so far I haven't missed any day. I've also not colored in everything. That's sweet, now I'm crying. Oh, about Hedwig? Okay. Sorry, didn't mean to get you in your feels. And on a Friday as well. Also, sorry that I'm coughing. I'm still like recovering from a cold that I had from going to Barcelona. So that is that. Sorry if it like peaks on the mic. Yes, I haven't missed any day. I haven't colored in everything, but I will say I haven't missed any day so far. And then I have just sketches again, but it's like ideas and stuff. I'm gonna have a remember all here because there is a quote on Running on Air where they say, where Draco says, "Remember when we were 11?" Let's go back to that. We can throw remember alls in the air, and you can I can throw remember alls in the air, and you can go chase them or something like that. I'm paraphrasing, but it says something of that sort. So I was like, yes, remember all right there. And I put a golden snitch sketch of a golden snitch here. We'll see how that turns out. And this will be the anticipated reads of 2025. Then here we have the Minder pages. I'm not gonna do a lot for Minder this year because I'm not taking it seriously this year. That's why I didn't open it to the public as well. I'm not gonna do any of the challenges. You probably noticed by now, I've done like a full lap of the board and I didn't do one challenge. Yeah, I'm not gonna do any this year. But because of that, I'm not gonna put too much here. I'm just gonna do the initial challenges, of course, not the extra ones. That's what I meant. So I decided to do the Minder board on here this year because I didn't do it last year, and I want to have like the board on the reading journal as well. So I'm just gonna put it there, even though I'm not gonna use it. It's just like for future, in case I like lose that physical board that I have, I will always have it here. It's just for future, like for old me, I can look back on it and be like, ah, look at us, we were so silly. So yeah, I'm gonna do the board here. Gonna have a little description of what Minder is over here, and then the 12 initial challenges start. So I have space for the images with the challenges, the challenge on the side. And then we have owl cages here, because one of the last, this is very much in the beginning, so I don't think I'm spoiling anything, and you've read it, so but oh my god, can you hear my stomach? It is going crazy. I am starving. I need to eat. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, one of the scenes that keeps coming up on the fanfic is that is the last what's it called? The last time that Draco was seen by someone, and it is him at the store trying to buy an owl, and he goes like, speed is not as important as accuracy, blah 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 blah, and Harry like sees this memory over and over and over again. So I was like, we can do that. So I have some owl cages over here, and then it continues on this side. It's just a stick figure right now, but eventually there will be an actual drawing here. We have more spaces for the 12 initial challenges, and then we'll have Draco actually at the counter trying to buy an owl, and I'll have like his quote maybe down here or over here. I don't know, I'll figure it out once I get to it. And I think, yeah, that is as much as I've done. I started like the main Minder stats, just blocking out how many pages I was gonna need for the stats, which I think it's 5 pages. Yeah, and it's there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 pages, and that is as much as I've done for this year. I am not gonna do much more, I don't think. I'm looking at the stuff that I did last year. Yeah, I don't, because I already have like most of the stuff that I want to do, and there's challenges that I want to do that are like continuing from last year. So like to read around the world. I'm not gonna do a whole new map for that. I'll just go back and fill that in. So it doesn't make sense for me to do that. I will do like the brackets of the best book of the year, probably. And I'll do like review spaces for the books that we buddy read, for the 12 initial challenges. Probably won't do for the ones that we're just like doing, just for the sake of it. But I will do for the 12, the birthday person challenges, because I've been doing that for a while. And yeah, I think that will probably it. And then a page for like the review of the best book of the year, and stats for just the stats that I do usually at the end, and the reading log. I think that is all I'm gonna do this year. What happened? Did the camera just like hello? That was weird. But yeah, that is the plan for this year for the reading journal. So yes, I decided to be a dummy and just do a new one. But I like it. I think it's gonna turn out cool. And now we can do art. We can color in. I think we're gonna do the frog page today. I don't feel like coloring this in today, because this is just gonna be pink. At least the froggies, we get a bit more variation. So, I need to look at the picture of this album, actually. Let me look it up. I was gonna straight up search Beatles frogs. Well, that's not gonna give me what I'm looking for, is it? There it is. I got a toy for Benji for his birthday. Yo, wait. When's Benji's birthday? I didn't miss it, did I? It's in March, is it not? Or did I miss it? I'm really bad with birthdays. I'm sorry if I did miss it. But that's cool. It's a toy gun that shoots balls. I'm so excited to give it to him. Oh my god. March 5th. Okay, I was right. Oh my god. You're gonna absolutely have to film that for me to see, cause what the heck? That sounds. He's gonna go ballistic over that. Where's my pins? There they are. Yeah, he's gonna go absolutely ballistic for that, and it's gonna be hilarious. I must see. I must see how he reacts. This is an order. You must record. You must record it for me to see. Please. I beg. I'm just thinking like, and Lumi will get a bunch of springs. She's going to go insane. Oh my god. Claudia, I need it. Please record. Please film everything. I cannot wait to see them go ballistic over it. That's gonna be fun. Oh my god, they're gonna. That's best birthday present. How did you even find those things? Did you just get it like at the store, or did you order it in? So I've never seen that. I mean, I've seen springs before, but I've never seen a ball gun for cats. Right, I'm trying to compare Deep Blues. I will film it. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Where is that one thing? There it is. I cannot tell which one is darkest. This one looks darker on camera than that one. Okay. Cool. Where are the frogs? There are the frogs. So we do darker blue. I'm looking at the picture of the album. Darker blue on the pants and a little bit slightly less dark blue on the top. Oh my god, that is so dark. Every time I use this pen, I'm reminded how absolutely insanely dark it is. It doesn't even look like blue. I was ordering Lumi's food for kidneys, and it was a suggested toy. Oh, okay, big sleigh. Amazing, I love that. Oh, I meant to ask. How did I forgot to give MJ her birthday. Please, can you tell her that I wish her a happy belated birthday, because I forgot. I forgot completely. So please, please tell her for me. Oh my gosh. I'm genuinely so bad at remembering birthdays. I need to start putting it on my calendar because it's not funny anymore. I think you did. Did I? I'm actually surprised that I did. I remember saying something to her, I think. Okay, big slave for me. This is like a first. I didn't think I would remember that. That's great. I'm happy for me. I can like give myself a pat on the back. I don't remember why I brought that up now. There was a reason. Oh, how was the party? Was it good? Because I heard there was gonna be a party. Oh, this pen is running out of ink. Oh no. Oh, that's no good. I don't remember leaving this pen without ink. Must have been my landlord's kid. Oh, golly. Oh, you know what I'm so excited for? The new season of Percy Jackson. It was fun. Awesome. Amazing. I'm gonna put this over here, because then whenever I reach out, I actually look at you instead of looking this way. Awesome. But yeah, I am so excited for the new season of Percy Jackson. I cannot wait for it to be out. I feel like it's been bloody ages since we had the first season. Also, we got a new card game and everyone went crazy. Ooh. Oh, I bet. I bet. Which card game was it? Was it like another Uno type of deal, or was it something different? There's some like really cool card games out there. Oh, you know what she would love? I feel like she would love the thing is, I don't know if she would get the humor, but she would definitely laugh at the images. It was a Uno on drugs. Oh my god. Oh, that's gonna go crazy at dinners. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. What was I thinking? You know that game, What Do You Meme? I feel like she would love that. I feel like she would laugh so much at the images. Even if she didn't understand like the memes. She would laugh at the images. I feel like. Can you imagine? I just had a vision in my head. Can you imagine playing Cards Against Humanity with your dad? Oh, because I can't. Oh my god, my stomach is actually going crazy. There's cards where you have to pick up 10 cards and where you have to swap hands with others. Oh my god. Oh my god. I cannot wait for that. I'm gonna go to Portugal in July. So I'll be waiting to play that. I'll be waiting. Oh my god, that would be fun. It would. It would be fun. You know, I'm pretty sure. Oh, but it's in English. God damn, that wouldn't work. Because I did see that game for sale at a secondhand store, so it was crazy cheap. But I mean, I don't know if I would find it again, but if I did, it would still be in English, so I don't think that would work. Hope it's longer this year. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so too. I mean, I think I'll be in Portugal. I'm like looking at my holidays because I need to like send my holidays to my boss and like actually lock those in. But I think I will be in Portugal if all goes well for most of July, like the whole of July, hopefully. And probably, oh, this is okay. We're gonna have to work some magic over here. And probably the whole of December, like I was this year. At least that's my plan. And it still leaves me, I will say, little hint, wink, wink, wonk. If I play my cards right, I will still have 4 days of holidays to take. So if you wanna come to the UK, You could, and I can tell you like some good dates there. If we play our cards right, if you come like at a certain time in August, then we could have like, wait, let me check. Where's my calendar? There it is. I will check without showing chat because I don't want to like give away dates in case we actually do this. We can have like between 9 to 10 days of you here. We like the 10th day being like travel mostly. And I guess like, I don't know. My thought was if you came at a Friday, you could come on one of the latest flights on Friday, and I'll go pick you up at the airport, and then that day would just be like, you know, you getting here basically. Because if it was at a Friday, I would work still. I wouldn't have to take that day off, and you would already be getting here. So I would pick you up at the end of my work day, because I finish work at 6, and usually Fridays I always finish early. Like my boss always lets us leave at like around 5:30, which is really great, honestly. Really love that for me. So I could pick you up after, and then would have like the whole weekend, plus there's like a bank holiday, and then the 4 days, so it would be the whole week plus weekend, and you could leave like Sunday, maybe. I don't know. Up to you, just saying, just throwing it out in the air that I have 4 holiday days that I can use. So if you want to do it, this would be the time to do it. Or you could come in April as well. The thing with April is that you're probably at school, so I don't know, I don't think it would be a good month for you. But if you came in April, there is like the Easter holidays, which is 2 holidays. So you'd have it even longer here. Just saying. Just saying. But yeah, I think August would probably work best for you. Oh my god, if everything works out. Yeah, if everything works out. It's not like a big pressure. I just thought I would let you know. Because I did find those 4 days. If not, I will just probably carry those days to next year. Because I can take like 5 holidays. All the holiday days with me to next year if I don't use them. So if that doesn't happen, then I'll just probably carry them over. I'll finish school on it. If everything works out, I'll finish school on April 1st. Like the times where I have to physically be there. Wait, so we could do April. I'm gonna be so honest with you. April would be better than August. Simply because August, it's not super high, but there is somewhat of a high chance that it might be too hot. And I know that sounds crazy because it's the UK, but remember 2 years ago when it was like 46 degrees in London during July, and that I almost passed out in London when I went with my parents because we had to take the metro, you know, because you need to take the metro to get anywhere in London. So I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy. So naturally, I wouldn't wish that upon you. So, and the roads were melting. Exactly. Like planes literally couldn't take off because it was that hot. Then I'll have some online classes and have to write my thesis. Alright, yeah. Like honestly, it's completely up to you. If you come in August and it is a day that is super hot, we'll just not go to London that day. We'll go a different day. You know, we'll just work around the weather. If you manage to come in April, so April. Oh crap. Just think about like Easter. It would be around that time. So half-ish month, around that time. But if you came in April, it would 100% not be as hot. It would be a little cold, but not like unbearably cold. It wouldn't be cold like it is now. Now it is really cold. It is like, I don't even know, but I think this morning it was on the negatives. It is really cold right now, but in April it will be, usually April, May is kind of lovely. It's like sweater weather. It's very bearable, very nice. Yes, 3 degrees right now. Nice. But yeah, think about it. We'll definitely think about it, and yeah. It again, no pressure whatsoever. I just thought I would let you know while I have you here before I forget, because I remembered. You know how my memory is. If I don't speak straight away, I will forget. But yeah, that could be cool. We could go to London. We could go to places. Could go some other place. Could go to Brighton. Could just be in Cambridge. Could do whatever. We go. Because my idea, since I'm so scared of flying, was to take my boyfriend with me, and we could spend the week in London, and then go to you on the weekend, and so on. Ah, okay. Yeah, that would work. That would work for sure. Or, oh no, but then you would have to fly back alone, so that wouldn't work. We would find a place to stay, right? Yeah, that would definitely work. Definitely work. I forgot about that aspect of you being scared of flying. I understand you completely on that. I feel like my flying abilities are getting worse. I don't know what it is about it, but I just get so nauseous. It makes me feel so nauseous, and it's not because I'm scared of it. It's just the way the plane moves. Like the last flight that I took from Barcelona to back to the UK was actually dreadful. It was so bad, because usually I will get nauseous on the takeoff. This flight, the takeoff was actually fine, but I was nauseous, like, all of a sudden throughout the middle of the flight. I was nauseous from the middle of the flight till the end. I didn't understand what was happening. It was awful, actually awful. I think it's worse if you're on the back of the plane, because usually I travel like around the middle. That's a little pro tip for you. Usually middle, a little bit better, because it's like a little bit more stable, you know? Either that or I would go with you on your flight back. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But then I'd have to fly back, and that's scary. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking, but then I remembered you would have to fly back alone. And that would be the problem. Especially because you're not used to Stansted. So it's like a new airport as well, which is scary. But yeah, that's something I was thinking of. You could fly back. You could fly here with me, but then flying back would be more complicated. So yes, I think maybe flying with your boyfriend would be better for you. Just until like you get more comfortable flying alone. To be honest, all airports are new to me. Well, yes, but you've seen the Lisbon one, is what I mean. Like it's. I feel like if you had to fly alone, you would be probably less scared to fly from Lisbon to some other place than from some other place to Lisbon. Because Lisbon is like, or maybe I'm projecting. I'm probably projecting, because that's how my brain works. Like, for me, flying Lisbon to Stansted, flying from Stansted now is the same thing. Flying Stansted to Lisbon, like both of those airports, I'm so familiar with them that I have no problem. Like, I'm not nervous inside the airport. I know exactly where everything is. I know where I need to be, in order to not miss my flight. It's the flying that I don't like, like the taking off part, the takeoff. But if I'm at a different airport that I've never been before, like the Barcelona airport I was in just now, then it gets scary. Like then flying, I'm not scared of flying because I know I'll get nauseous. I'm scared of flying because I don't know where I need to go. You know? Does that make sense? I don't know. But yeah, you've flown from Lisbon before, so that's why I was like saying maybe that would be a bit easier for you. But that's definitely me just projecting. But yes. Oh, I will say Barcelona airport, so huge and so weird. Oh my god, I have never seen an airport like that. It is so odd. It is, so when you're at the airport, and I'm gonna use Lisbon Airport as an example for this because it's probably the easiest. When you're at Lisbon Airport, you get into the airport. You have the check-in area if you want to drop off like checked-in luggage, and you can do that, or you can go straight into security, right? Or security, you have like a little thing where you put your passport to go through, and then you have security. And then after security, that's it. You're at the gates, right? Barcelona, you have the check-in area, blah blah blah. You can drop off your bags. Then you go in to security. Okay, so far so good. You pass the little passport thingy. Oh, the passport thingy, by the way, when you pass it, it's not just a little thingy that you put. It's the actually, like, you know when... Oh, this is so difficult to explain. But when you return, when you're getting out of Lisbon Airport, so you're not, like, going in, but you're returning from a flight, there is the... like machines for you to put your passport to pass the border control thing. That's what you need to do before you go to security in Barcelona. Going in, you need to do that thing, that full-on machine passport thing, like almost border control type of thing. Then you have security, and then wait, you think you're at the gates. You're not at the gates. You just get your area, then you, because it's divided by areas, by letters. So you find your area. You're like, okay, flights to the UK are on area Y. So you go to area Y, and then you have an actual passport control, like, border thing that you need to put on the machine and pass. And that's when you got at the gates. So it takes so much longer. It's so much more of a hassle. I mean, I guess it's safer, but it's... I don't know. I've never seen that before. I mean, it's not like I've traveled much, but, you know, I only travel from Lisbon to Stansted, so... Were you alone? No. Luckily not. I was with my boss and two of my colleagues. Or I guess two of my bosses and a colleague. And yeah, I was with them both flying there and flying back. So that it wasn't terrible. And we flew back very, like, luckily. They were very, like, very understanding. So we flew back to Stansted instead of going to, like, another London airport like Heathrow or something. We came to Stansted, which is easier for me because, again, I've been there many a times. I have no idea what machine you're talking about, since we didn't have to check passports. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's basically... it's this big scary machine that you put in your... like, it lets you go in. Let me search a picture. Surely it will be easier to show a picture than to try and describe it, because, oh my goodness. Let me see if there's pictures of it online. In my face. Yeah, there we go. These things. Right. Where's my OBS? There. Okay. Oh, okay, the camera is... right. This thing. How do I make this bigger? Oh, future travel experience. Wow. I just want to see the image, bro. Open image in a new tab. There we go. Oh, it is so tiny. It is absolutely tiny. Okay, there you go. So you have two stages. First, you come into the machine, and this gate, there's a gate here, little glass gate, it will open. And then you're in. Once you're in, this closes behind you. And you can't get out. Which by itself is already very scary. And then you have this area here. There's this thingy here. It's very difficult to see. Am I pointing in the right thing? I don't know. There's an area here that you put your passport. Like, open it, and you put it there, and you will scan your passport. And if it can scan it, then this little screen here will come down, and a camera will be facing you. And you'll just be looking at yourself in a camera. So that it is matching, like, your picture on the passport to your face. And then if it's like, yes, this is the same person, then it'll give you like a little green check mark, and it will tell you to take off your passport out of the little reading machine thingy. So you take it out, and then this gate here will open and you leave. You leave, and then over here, this area is like the baggage claim slash, yeah, it's like the baggage claim area that you need to go through in order to get out of the airport. So yeah, that's the machine I'm talking about. So they had these to get into security, and then these after security. And I was like, but why? I've never seen this. It's usually always at the checkout, like when you're leaving the airport. So why? Literally, this is like the border control. You know, it's like a frontiera, basically, I think. There we go. But yeah. So it was very confusing. I'm glad I was not by myself. I would have panicked if I was by myself, because oh my god, you cannot see. I remember when I was trying to change the coloring on my camera, I was opening like a little menu, and it now just opened, but because I clicked on it so many times, I was trying to close it and I kept reopening it because I opened it those many times. It looked like he was taking the piss at me. I think I closed like 20 of those little thingies just now. Anyways, way more elaborate than what I was imagining. Yeah, it is way more elaborate. And what is scary about it is not like the machine itself. What scares me about it is if there's not a person assisting around the area. Because if your passport doesn't like work, like for some reason the machine can't read it, which usually happens when you change passports. Like when you make a new passport, that will happen. So I'm assuming if it's like your first passport, because it's your first time like traveling with it, you'll probably do that. Like you won't be able to read it, but they will still make you go through the machine because you're from the EU, so you're gonna go through the machine. If there's not a person there, they that's my like, it never happened to me, but I would imagine if there's no one there, what do? Do you need to jump over the gate because you're literally locked inside that? Obviously you can go like jump over it or whatever, but it's really awkward because there's like a big line behind you of other people waiting to scan and like be free. So that is like a very big stressful moment for me, but usually it's never happened to me. Like there's always been people there. So usually if your passport doesn't scan, one of the workers will come there and they will take you out of the machine and tell you to go to the actual people, because there is like a side, there's like a place on the side for the other passports. So the people who are from EU, they go through the machines because it's like a fast border control. You're basically out of there in like 5 minutes. But if you're not from the EU, then you need to go through the actual border, where there's people, there's like policemen, scanning, like looking at your passport and looking at you, and they'll ask you like a bunch of questions. That happened to me when I changed my passport coming back to the UK. It happened to me, and I went to the people and they asked me like, so why are you in the UK, and what are you doing here? And I was like, I was studying at the time, so I was like, oh yeah, I'm here for uni. And they're like, oh, what are you studying? Where are you studying? They will ask you a bunch of questions basically, just to make sure that like you're not here for nefarious reasons. So if your passport doesn't like work in the machines in Lisbon, they will send you to those people. You'll be in the line for way longer, maybe like half an hour. It depends. If it's like a very busy day, it could be less. And then you'll have to, I would assume they probably wouldn't ask you too many questions. If you're coming in with a Portuguese passport, I don't think they would ask you too much, because you're Portuguese. They might ask you if you speak Portuguese. I've had that happen to me before. It was at the Eurostar, actually. It was at the train to go to the one that goes under the water. I had my Portuguese passport, and the guy there, that was like the security guy, he was like, do you speak Portuguese? And I was like, yeah. I was literally born there. It's my mother language. And he's like, because a lot of people come through here with Portuguese passport that don't speak the language. And I was like, okay. That is very weird. But I think if they'll ask anything, they'll probably be that. I don't think they'll ask you much more. So yeah, it's like, it's not scary if your passport doesn't work, unless there's not someone there to rescue. Like, if there's not a worker there to take you out of the machine, then it's not that it's scary, it's just a bit embarrassing, isn't it? I don't know. Like in the movies, yeah. Like in the movies. You know what's crazy to me? And I didn't realize this until very recently. You know how in the movies you always see like in the romances, you always see the people like running, chasing them through the airport, and they go past security. There's not even a security. They'll just run all the way to the gate to, like, I don't know. It's a romance comedy, so just insert romantic gesture here, you know. I've never understood that, because I was always, how do they do that? You can literally not get through security if you don't have a flight. So how do they do this in America? And apparently, this used to be, like, I found this out super recently, and I feel like I should have known this by now, but I didn't. And years ago, before 9/11, they used to be able to do that. Yeah, popularized before 9/11, exactly. I didn't know this. See, you knew this before I did. I feel like it should have been obvious, but it wasn't obvious in my brain that's why it stopped being possible. Like, 9/11 literally changed the way airports operated in the US. Which is kind of crazy to think about. I mean, it makes sense, but it is kind of crazy to think about. But yeah, I just didn't know that. I found that out super recently. I don't remember why I started talking about this, to be completely honest with you. But it was good. We went on a ramble. We went on a little bit of a tangent. I will say, you know how tomorrow I'm streaming? I haven't prepared this stream whatsoever. So, change the way airports work everywhere, not just US. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. I didn't know if airports also operated that way in other places, or if it was just in the US. I wasn't sure, so that's good to know, though. Yeah, it's crazy. Also, kind of crazy that you were just able to go to the gate without a flight before. Like, that's baffling to me to think about that. Like, the level of security is truly non-existent before. I feel like it should have been like a common sense thing to know that you should have something like that. Should have a security thing. Why did you start with the third frog? Why did you start with the third frog? I did start with the third frog. I don't know. I guess he looked the coldest. He was needing some clothes. He was really cold, so I gave him some clothes. I'm like the fairy godmother. I don't know, man. I don't know why my brain operates like this. Oh, I wanted to say, I just remembered I was gonna like beg you to watch a TV show with me. I don't think you're gonna want to watch it though, because I don't think you watch the movies, and even if you did, I don't think you like them. Because you and my cousin both made a lot of fun of it when I talked about this show last year, question mark? I don't remember. Maybe 2 years ago. I know we were at the Lisbon Book Fair. And that is Exo Kitty. Listen. The first season, the first like episode mostly, it's a bit cringe. But oh my god, the second season just came out and it was so good. I am obsessed. I'm obsessed with, and I was obsessed with the first season as well, but the second season, oh my god. Oh my god, absolutely obsessed. You don't have to say yes. Yeah, I need an excuse to talk about it. Most security mechanisms are all implemented after big things happen. That is true. No, okay. You don't need to watch it. I just wanted to talk about it. Because, oh my gosh, I am obsessed. Also, did you know You did watch the Descendants movies, didn't you? From Disney. Remember? I don't remember her character name. But the main character from the main actress in Exo Kitty was in Descendants as well. She played like Evie's. They almost had like a sisterly relationship, I guess. I don't know. She was like a small little kid that made jewelry. I don't know if you remember. She was on the second movie. Yep. Okay, you know. Yeah, yeah. I knew this, but I didn't know if you knew it, so that's why I was asking if you knew it. The little girl. Yeah. The little girl. She's on it. She's the main character in Axel Kitty. She's Kitty. She was also in To All the Boys I've Loved Before, like the movies, because she already played Kitty there, or was a hairdresser. She was also an hairdresser, yeah, but she also made jewelry. She was the daughter of the evil stepmother's daughters, like one of the daughters of the evil stepmother in Cinderella. And the evil stepmother had a hairdressing salon at the island, and she worked there. She gave a Mala makeover in the second movie. Yes, she did. She painted her hair back to why do I want to say black? It's not black. Hello. Purple, light purple. Yes. But that was never her dream. Like, her dream was always to do jewelry and stuff. And then they bring her to the island on the third movie, like the good island, whatever that was called. Auradon. Yeah. She was cute. She was really cute. I don't know why I didn't notice when I watched the movies of To All the Boys. Don't know why I didn't notice that it was her, because she was like pretty much the same age that she was in Descendants, and I never realized that it was her. And now I watch Exo Kitty and I'm like, wait a second. Wait a second. This is that character from Descendants. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I like it. It's so dramatic. It is. Oh, it was so funny. There was. I followed this guy. This is like. You're tired of hearing me talk about this, I think. But I'll say it nonetheless. I followed this guy who has a podcast with I believe his cousin, about K-pop. And he also loves Exo Kitty. And he did like a reaction to the funny parts of the second season. And there is this thing. I mean, I'm gonna say because you're not gonna watch it anyways. There is this. So Exo Kitty, right? It's about. She goes to Korea to this international school to do her freshman year of high school. She's like an exchange student, and she goes. It's on Netflix. Yes, it is on Netflix. She goes to this school because it's where her mother went, and she wants to learn more about her mother because her mother died when she was 3, and she wants to feel more connected with her mother and her mother's like heritage because her mom was Korean and everything like that. So she goes to international school, same school that her mother went to. Also because her boyfriend is at the school. And this way she can be with her boyfriend as well. And that is basically the premise of the show, right? She's at this international school. But she meets a bunch of people, blah, 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 blah. And the boyfriend on the second season, his family always had problems with money. Oh, you have to go to dinner. But you'll watch the rest of the VOD. Okay. Then I'll continue the story. Because it is just so funny to me for some reason. I don't know why. So they're teenagers, right? They're like 14, 15, around that age. And on the second season, it's always been established that her boyfriend and his family don't have much money. And he needs to, for reasons, he needs to get money on the second season. Won't say why, in case anyone in the chat wants to watch it. Because what I'm going to spoil is not that big of a spoiler. And it just so happens that he is able to get into a music slash performance slash like K-pop type of thing contest, right? And he's singing a song, right? K-pop song. He has backup dancers, which is like Kitty and all of the other guys from the school, like their friends and stuff. And I need you to keep in mind, these are 14-year-olds slash 15-year-olds. He chooses to sing 7 by Jungkook. Oh, if you know, you know. But that is not an appropriate song for a 14 slash 15-year-old. He did sing the clean version, which I guess makes it a bit better, but it's still not good. I was like, whoever chose this song, they are forgetting that they're supposed to be playing teenagers. I know the actual actors are adults, but like, guys, come on. Couldn't you have chosen like a different BTS song? I don't know. If you wanted to choose Jungkook, he has other songs that are not 7, you know? It's just so funny to me for some reason. It's just, oh, the choice was something. It definitely was. But it was so good this season. Oh, I cannot wait for next season, which I know is going to be like over a year, which is making me actually sad that I need to wait so long, because I need to see my end game. Okay, I need to see the end game. I just need it with my, I need it. I just need it, period. I need to see it happen. But yes, oh my gosh, it was so good. There was so many plot twists this season I did not see coming. It was just incredible. Show-stopping, never done before. It's also, every time I watch EXO Kitty, I always forget like that 2 of the actors are brothers, like are siblings in real life. And then I remember and I'm like, wow, that makes so much sense. Like, I feel like even in the show they could play siblings and it would make sense with their characters. They don't, but it would make sense. Also, I read somewhere that when they first auditioned for the show, they didn't tell the producers that they were siblings. And that could have gone so bad. They could have totally put their characters dating in the show. I mean, they did tell them eventually, I think, when they got the roles. But imagine how bad that would have been. That would have been disastrous. They never like even had romantic feelings in the show for one another, which is good. Let's keep it that way. Let's keep it that way, because that would have been really awkward, really weird. But I love it. I love it. I think what I like as well, I saw some people talk about this and they're so right. What I like about the show as well is that you have like native Korean actors. Native Korean? That is not what I don't think that's how you say that. You have like actual Korean actors, what I meant to say. And in the show, they are playing obviously Korean students, right? And with like Kitty and all of these international students, they will talk in English. But between themselves, they will talk in Korean, which sounds really like duh. But a lot of Western shows don't do that. Like, you'll be looking at a different country and you'll have people from that different country and they'll be speaking in English, which makes no sense. And they actually don't do that in the show. And I like that they like constantly, even when they're speaking like with Korean people, they are constantly changing and interchanging the languages. They will speak in Korean and then throw in some English words, which makes a lot of sense. As someone who speaks 2 languages, I constantly do that. If I'm talking with someone who I know knows both languages, I will constantly interchange both languages. So I like the accuracy of the show. It's good. It's very good. Also, the conversations seem very natural as well. Especially there's this character called Q. I don't think he was given a script. He just, I mean, obviously he was, but his conversations are just like the way he speaks, things he says are just, they just make so much sense. Like, it sounds like actual real dialogue, which I like. There you go. This is the help page. I need to add the helps that we had here. The writing. I think that's this page done. I'm not gonna add them now because I don't actually know what they are. I think I'm gonna in stream here. I am very hungry. I've been hungry for a while now. So let me put this here and do that. There we go. All right. I'm gonna go now. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I will be live tomorrow on my main channel. I don't know how that's gonna go because I still haven't prepared anything for the stream. So that's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna preparing it all tomorrow before stream. So we'll see how that's gonna go. I remember close to nothing of the book. So it's gonna be an interesting stream, for sure. It might just be an incredibly short stream. I guess we'll see. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. And on this channel, I will probably see you next week. There will be videos coming Monday and Wednesday as always. And I think I'll be live Friday. I don't know. I probably will, but if I'm not, then you'll know about it. Alright, I'll see you. Bye bye. Have a nice evening and a good weekend.